Good morning. This short is going again is going to be on the Torah again. Now we mentioned the fact that God's word is the Torah, which it is. And when we're going to study God's word, that's the only book we can study that we're going to get His true word, and that's the Torah. If you study any other book, that's not God's word. God intended for it to be that way. He intended for you to find His word to where he placed it. And He placed His word with Moses and Israel. So Israel received the word from God. And God intended for them to take the word, to study it, to live by it, to live their life by His word, by the Torah, by His commandments, and to spread the word to other people throughout the world so they can live their lives the same way. Everybody should be living their lives according to Torah. Everybody should be believing in the same God as the God of Israel. That's not the case today. And the reason why a lot of people have not embraced or took a hold to the commandments of God because of the deception of Satan. Satan doesn't want us to know who God is. He doesn't want us to know about the commandments. He don't want us to obey the commandments. He don't want us to live by them. He wants us to not have the commandments in our lives at all. That's what Satan wants. And the reason why a lot of people don't know about the commandments today because they haven't been taught. They haven't been taught God's commandments. They've been taught about the Christmas Messiah. He bled something down on the cross for their sin. And if you believe that, you're going to be saved. And that's not true either. That's not man. That's man's teaching. That's not God's teachings. That's not God's word. The New Testament is not a part of God's word at all. The New Testament is not a part of what God gave Moses and Israel Sinai, not at all. It's completely different. The Torah, God's word, talk about Him. He talks about God, His power, His might, and who He is, what He had done, what He will do. He talks about Him being eternal. He talks about His commandments, how He gave His commandments, how important His commandments are. That's what God's word is all about. The New Testament doesn't offer that. It's all about the Christmas Messiah. So if you're going to study the Torah. Study God's word. Find out what you need to do to be saved.